Welcome to This Explainer. We're jumping straight in today, embarking on a journey across the very boundaries of what we thought we knew. We're exploring fresh, scientifically grounded discoveries that are literally rewriting the rules of our reality. From the deepest, darkest trenches of the ocean to the farthest reaches of the cosmos, the universe is constantly proving that truth is far stranger than fiction. So, let's get into it.
We're plunging straight into the depths of space to uncover mysteries that have baffled scientists for a century. Think about it. What do you actually do when the physical laws you've relied on your entire life suddenly just don't apply? Science is all about observation, right? But sometimes what we observe completely shatters our expectations.
Section 1. The Universe's Missing Pieces, Breaking Cosmic Rules. So let's start with the cosmos, where massive foundational shifts in our understanding of physics are taking place right now. You've probably heard of Betelgeuse. It's that massive, dying red supergiant star acting as the shoulder in the constellation Orion. Well, after a grueling 100-year hunt, astronomers have finally captured the sharpest image yet of a tiny companion star hidden right beside it. For a whole century, this was just a theory, a mystery, but now we have visual proof of this secret sidekick tucked away in the glare of the dying giant.
But honestly, even stranger things are happening out there that are challenging our fundamental understanding of galaxies. We've always expected galaxies to be held together by dark matter. It's supposed to be the invisible glue of the universe. But what scientists actually found is a bizarre cosmic string of dwarf galaxies that are missing this crucial component entirely. The running theory is that a violently massive cosmic collision is to blame here, basically ripping the dark matter right out of them.
To put that into perspective, in this strange string of a dozen dwarf galaxies, exactly 3 entire galaxies are completely defying the known rules of physics by existing without dark matter. 3 massive cosmic bodies floating out there, naked and stripped of the universe's fundamental glue. It absolutely forces us to ask, what else have we gotten wrong about the way galaxies form?
Section 2. Monsters of the Deep, Hidden Beneath Our Feet.
But hey, you don't have to look to the stars to find aliens. Some are swimming right beneath our feet. While we're busy pointing our telescopes up, there are entirely unknown ecosystems thriving in complete darkness down below. Deep in Alabama, beneath an old World War II chemical weapons facility, of all places, scientists discovered something straight out of science fiction. It's an elusive, eyeless predator fittingly named the demon cavefish. For decades, this incredibly rare creature has just been hiding in plain sight in a subterranean aquifer beneath a military base. It's a pretty stark reminder that life finds a way to adapt to the absolute most extreme, isolated environments imaginable.
And plunging deeper into the ocean, researchers have achieved something incredible. For the very first time, they have captured the terrifying, elusive goblin shark on camera, alive in the deep sea. This is an animal that looks like a literal living fossil, featuring a jaw that thrusts right out of its face to catch prey. We've known they exist, sure, but filming them in their natural, pitch-black habitat, that is a monumental feat for marine biology.
All of this really makes you wonder, what other impossible creatures are thriving in Earth's darkest, most isolated corners? If a demon cavefish can thrive under a chemical weapons plant and goblin sharks are prowling the abyss, our planet is clearly still a wildly unexplored frontier.
Section 3. Rewriting Ancient Human History, The Echoes of the Past.
Those dark corners of our world don't just hide strange animals, they also hide some pretty shocking secrets about the history of human civilization and our ancestors. When we map out the massive scale of human evolution, it's a complex story filled with both brutal survival tactics and unexpected, breathtaking artistry. From cannibalism hundreds of thousands of years ago to 40,000-year-old Ice Age bird carvings that show our ancestors were deeply creative, the human story is far more intricate than just a simple, straight line of progress.
Let's look closer at the brutal side of that history for a second. Fossils recovered from a cave in Spain have revealed a really dark chapter in our lineage. 850,000 years ago, an ancient human relative actually engaged in cannibalism, and the fossil record shows this included both adults and children. It's a harsh reality of prehistoric survival, proving that early hominids were pushed to unthinkable extremes just to stay alive in an unforgiving world. Yet, right alongside this violent past, humanity evolved incredible complexity. Researchers now suggest that the true golden age of language was actually a few thousand years ago. Linguistic diversity peaked in our ancient past, meaning our ancestors were communicating with a richness and variety of languages that actually outpaces our highly globalized world today. We might have more technology now, but they had a golden age of spoken diversity.
Section 4.
Engineering the impossible future. The leap forward.
From our ancient, brutal past, let's take a massive leap forward to the bizarre science fiction future we are actively building today. These rapid-fire technological advancements are fundamentally altering the limits of engineering and artificial intelligence. We're talking about technology that sounds like magic but is currently being tested in labs all across the world. Let's see how this translates into the real world.
Take one of the biggest bottlenecks in modern tech, battery life. In a massive breakthrough, Chinese researchers have successfully charged a drone wirelessly mid-flight using only high-powered lasers. Just imagine the implications of that. This could potentially end battery limits for unmanned flight entirely, allowing drones to stay in the air indefinitely as long as they have a line of sight to a power laser.
And technology is getting deeply personal too. If you're struggling with a difficult life choice, researchers are developing AI models that can actually simulate your future self. By processing vast amounts of data about your habits, your goals, and your environment, this AI is designed to offer you personalized life advice directly from the perspective of an older, wiser you. It's a fascinating and maybe slightly surreal application of machine learning.
AI and engineering are even rethinking biology from the ground up. Scientists wanted to find the absolute optimal body design for a robot to seamlessly scale walls and move through dense trees. They ran the simulations, and surprisingly, the optimal design isn't a human shape, or even a four-legged dog. It requires exactly 20 legs. This 20-legged robotic design moves through complex environments better than almost anything else we've ever engineered.
Section 5. What awaits us next? The edge of tomorrow. Across every single discipline, from deep-sea biology to robotics, we are pushing the very boundaries of what is possible. And as we engineer this future, we also need to engineer ways to protect ourselves in it. MIT Lincoln Laboratory has just developed a baseball-sized device called the Toss-It sensor. First responders can literally toss this tiny ball into a dangerous environment, and it instantly detects hazardous chemical vapors and aerosols. It sends back life-saving data before humans ever have to step foot in the danger zone.
Meanwhile, scientists are exploring radical solutions to our biggest global challenges. To combat atmospheric carbon, researchers are looking into creating artificial algae blooms. The idea here is to intentionally stimulate massive blooms of algae in the ocean to suck huge amounts of carbon right out of our atmosphere. But, as researchers point out, we really have to question if these powerful geoengineering tools can be used responsibly without totally disrupting the delicate marine ecosystem.
As we attempt to hack our climate with artificial algae, build 20-legged robots, consult our AI future selves, and uncover rule-breaking galaxies, we have to ask a really difficult question. Are we prepared for the consequences of this new reality? Our technological and scientific reach is expanding at a dizzying rate. We've seen 850,000-year-old history rewritten, and infinite flight drones become a reality today. With our universe proving to be far stranger than fiction every single day, it leaves us with one thrilling, lingering thought. What impossible discovery awaits us tomorrow? Thank you for joining me on this explainer, and we'll see you next time.